Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your weekly dose of Yoga with Priyanka. It's a cloudy day outside, and we've had a little sprinkling of what looks like snow. So I'm feeling a little creaky and stiff, and I'd like you to join me for some gentle stretching action. Before we get into that, though, I do want to ask you to notice whether you've been breathing in through your mouth or in through your nostrils. That is one of the most important things to observe and to correct if possible. And it is possible with time. So the deal is that nitric oxide is very good in combating the coronavirus. That is something that all of us are dealing with at the moment. So don't take my word for it. Do your research. I will post the article in the comment section or below. And again, I have no affiliation with these people that have actually come up with this discovery, but it is something that people who practice yoga probably already knew at the back of their mind, and it's something that I'd like to share with you if you're a first-time practitioner or you just have breathing habits that need to be tweaked a little bit. So I'm going to ask you to breathe in through the nostrils, exhale out either from the nostrils or the mouth. Both are fine. They work absolutely perfect. What is important to remember is that you want to take a very gentle breath. We're not going to control it. I'm not going to do a breath count. I'm just going to ask you to take in 5 breaths, observing. What I would like is to ask you to visualize that you're breathing in a healing, colorful breath. So take a few seconds, give your breath a color. It can be any color that you want. So you're breathing in this healing color, and when you exhale, either from the nostrils or the mouth, remember, we want to work on it being a gray smoke which releases tension, tightness, pain, anxiety, or stress from either within the body or even the mind. This visualization, if you're not connecting with it at this point, it's absolutely fine. Just work with it, go with it, practice it, and at some point it'll resonate. So, making yourself comfortable if you haven't already. Gently close your eyes. Okay, make sure that your back is straight. If you want to rock back and forth a few times, side to side, just to kind of make sure that your head is seated over your heart. And we're going to start with taking a few breaths, 5. Just feeling that breath either in your chest or your belly. And when you exhale, notice the length of the exhale. Don't change it, just observe. And breathing in a relaxation, exhaling the tension. And take a few seconds to observe if you're feeling a little calmer. You can, of course, open your eyes for the next set of stretches that we're going to do, which is just going to be a side stretch. So, of course, sitting in sukhasan still. Place your palms flat on the mat with your fingers pointing away from your thighs. We're going to inhale, lift up the right hand. Walk the left a little further away Bend the elbow in towards your waist and exhale to the side. Make sure that you're not lifting the sit bone. See how far you can go, enjoying the intensity of the stretch on the side of your body. And inhale back up. Placing your palms flat again. Walk your fingers. Exhale to the side. So we want to make sure that we're not looking down to the ground, but keeping the body lifted up. And release. We're going to do a second round, inhaling up again. Exhaling. Release. Inhale left, exhale to the right. And release. Transitioning into the twist, which the internal organs always love. So, bringing the right hand on the left thigh, swiveling back, and exhale. Remember to keep breathing while you're in your twist, and notice it gets a little challenging to breathe. Inhaling back to the center. Changing exhale, left on right, twist. And inhaling back to the center. Second round. Exhale. Inhale to center. And exhale. Last one. Inhale to center. A little bit of shoulder action. 3 clockwise, 3 counterclockwise. And then of course you can always visualize that you're sending that healing breath over to the shoulders. For the next pose, I'm going to turn sideways, keeping my legs crossed, but there's a little bit of a difference in them. So what I'd like you to do is, you're going to be balanced on the sit bone, and you are going to lift up the right leg, and then just gently bring the leg close to your chest. Bending your knee, release, change sides. So if you look below, I'm going to write down the Sanskrit name for that pose. But basically what this is really good for is your hamstrings. It is important to make sure that we don't lock the knee. Remember to keep breathing. And if you have a tendency to kind of lean back a little bit, that's absolutely fine. Try not to round your back too much. Try to keep yourself as straight and lifted as you, again, comfortably can. And relax. From here, we're going to do a little bit of bound angle, baddha konasan, leaning forward. So you can keep the heels close or further away from your body, whatever is comfortable. Press your elbows down into your calf muscles and breathe in to that stretch that you can probably feel along your inner thighs. And inhale back up. From here, I'm going to do one more gentle twist called bharadvaj's twist. It's a variation. So we're going to put the right foot against the thigh and then just do a gentle exhale. Right hand is at the back, kind of giving a bit of a support, as well as making sure that there's no slouching action happening. And then inhale back to the center, swapping sides. So left against the right thigh. Back is of course comfortably straight. Left goes behind, right comes on your thigh, and you're going to exhale into the twist. And inhaling back to the center. One last pose, paschimothanasan, very coveted seated forward bend. So, stretching the legs out, making sure that the knees are always soft. The good thing about this pose is that you want to try to enjoy the lower back stretch, hamstring stretch, but it's also really important as you exhale and fold forward that you don't round the back. So, when you're ready, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold forward. And it's okay if you're not able to go fully down. It's okay, you know. I mean, the idea is to enjoy the stretch and keep your yoga practice as safe as possible. Inhaling back up, placing the palms flat. We're going to do tabletop as one variation, counterpose to lift up. And then the second one, of course, is purvothanasan, inclined plane. And exhale. Shake out the wrists, rotate a little bit clockwise, counterclockwise. And that's it. Just a little bit of stretching action to get the blood flowing. I'm feeling a lot looser and more supple now. So thank you again for joining me. I hope to record another video next week. It's a little tricky right now at the moment, but I will be back. So if I'm not sending you videos of yoga, don't forget to check out the meditation audio files that I do upload, because that's keeping or taking care of the mind while yoga takes care of the body. And technically yoga does take care of more than just your body. It also kind of takes care of your mind. But we're all at different stages in our practice. So I do want you to enjoy all the benefits of the different ways to practice. And then we just bring them together and have some fun. Please don't forget to write me a comment, like, subscribe, share, and get your friends and family on board to do yoga with me. I'd love to hear from you. You can always check out my website too. That's got my background and how many years I've been teaching and just a lot of information. So have a great week. Take care. Namaste.